everybody.
Welcome.
Welcome to another episode of Bourbon Booze. It's Monday. Hopefully you're glad to be here. I know I am. I will be headed back home soon. On this Monday that it's come out, I will be getting packed and packing the grandkids and be headed back in a couple days. Back to the good old U.S. So right now, obviously this filmed early. I've been enjoying my stay in the UK, but you have been here working in the heat.
It's been hot.
I've been looking at the weather over my trip, and it'll be nice in the UK, but it'll be super hot here, so I'm glad I'm leaving. I feel like this is up too hot. Okay, so hopefully you like what we do. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. Today we're going to go back to something that I cannot even remember the last time we did. It's probably been almost a year since we did any brandy. E.J. Williams, is that what it's called? E&J? E&J was probably the last one. It's been a long time. Well, more than a half a year because it's already July. And Cody got this in for Christmas, and we haven't done a single brandy since then.
I have no concept of time.
I know. It's hard when you're, 72 to know what's going on anymore?
I'm older than my mom.
No, actually, you're still younger than your mom. All right. So we are looking at Dash Handmade Brandy from Limited Brandy Distillers. Is that what it's called? Limited Spirits from Brookshire, Texas. We live in Texas. I have no idea where Brookshire, Texas is, but it's distilled and bottled there. But it also says, hand-picked in the United States, distilled from California raisins. It's a raisin brandy.
Because I was going to say, brandy is made from the leftover pressings from wine.
Mm-hmm. But this is from raisins. I never thought you could do. So it's raisin liqueur?
They must, soak the raisins or something.
No, they probably ferment the raisins and then distill it.
No, I mean soak them. I mean, they just don't press a raisin.
No idea.
We get a bunch of dried raisins.
Let's find Brookshire, Texas, and we'll go down there and check it out. And I have not actually looked at their webpage, so I don't know if they make anything else. No research on this other than what's on the bottle. Which is our modus operandi, because we don't like to be preconceived on anything. It is a brandy. The proof is 40% or 80 proof. No age statement. I assume they have aged brandy. Yeah, they have aged brandy. And the cost is $31.57. Brandy happens to be probably Cody's first or second most favorite liquor. I think. He's a big brandy fan, much bigger than I am. I like cognac, which is basically a brandy. It's just from the cognac region. He likes any brandy.
It smells like sourdough.
Yeah, it smells like sourdough.
But it's got that
a little fruity.
Kinda.
Yeah, kind of a grapey, fruity. But yeah, the sourdough.
Pretty smooth. It's dry.
It's super dry, very smooth. There's no alcohol. I mean, just a very little lingering on the back end to me, but up front, nothing.
It's really dry.
But, ooh.
A little fruity, but...
Maybe for a cocktail, but I'm not drinking this straight.
Tastes like wax.
Mm-hmm.
Wax. Or crayons.
Yeah, and it leaves that texture in your mouth. I can't say that I've done this in probably 50 years.
Painting a crayon.
Painting a crayon. But now you're 70-something, so you're probably doing it all the time.
I get a box every once in a while just to savor the old days.
It tastes like craft supplies of some sort.
So, yeah, I'm going to have to check out their webpage because this is probably something that makes some decent cocktails. but to drink it straight, Cody's saying no. At the beginning of the episode, before we started, I said, hey, we're going to do this Dash Brandy, which you got for Christmas, and when we're done, you can take it home. And then he's like, do you know any ex-Marines? And I'm like, what? And now I understand he doesn't want to take it home. He wants to give it to somebody who has no gut.
No. It's the Marines eat crayons joke.
Oh, it's a Marines eat crayon joke. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not saying it's bad. This is not a bad review. On our...
It's just very different.
Yeah, on our non-whiskeys, we don't really give it a barrel number or anything. It's just a kind of talking about it. And I don't say that this is a negative, awful liqueur. It's not for me. Or brandy, sorry.
Yeah, the flavor starts to come through the more you drink of it, and it's just very different.
Yeah.
And it kind of tastes maybe a little bit more like plasticine clay, modeling clay.
Recently, we did a Brandy Alexander cocktail, I believe, didn't we? Not too long ago. We might have to try. Yeah, we have over 100 cocktails, so I'm not sure. But we might have to try this in some cocktails. Cody's still saying no, but actually, I think it would be pretty decent with some citrus. Maybe even just with 7-Up or
That's what I was
Sprite.
thinking, just on 7-Up on the rocks. And
I will look at their webpage and see if they have cocktail suggestions. I'm also going to look and see if they have anything else. If you're doing brandy, you're probably doing vodka. So we could look at that. Maybe even some gin. Actually, that second one wasn't that bad. It's that first up front. But it's
Yeah.
leaving a coating in my mouth.
It's like modeling clay.
It's like modeling clay.
it's like that Atlanta one when you eat like mutton. It's on the top of your mouth.
Okay, yeah. I can understand that. Huh, interesting. Tell us what you think about this specific dash, if you've had it, this raisin brandy. Is there other raisin brandies out there? Maybe we should pick up another bottle of a different company and kind of compare. I don't know. What kind of cocktail would you like in it? That would always be fascinating. If you're from Dash, please understand, we're not giving this a negative review. I'm just not
It's just different and
different. And like I say, the second go around wasn't too bad. We've found
I
that
think about after this much, you'd like it a lot.
we found quite a bit of review samples where we initially didn't like it, and then when we moved in, we liked it. Most famously, absolutely most famously on this channel, our first attempt at Balcones, we didn't really care for it. The Balcones single pot, or not single pot, pot still. Not the single malt, but the pot still, their red label. We didn't care for it, and now we actually like it, and we're huge Balcones fans. So, whenever you try something brand new that you've never had before, it could take some getting used to. So this is not a negative review by all means. It's just tell us what you think and how you would drink it.
And I think we had one of those a few weeks ago where it was kind of like, I can't remember which one it was, but it was like...
Absalon, the Mexican whiskey, was that way. Very different. And Cody, recently, I let him try a new Japanese whiskey I had that really was off-putting for me when I first started it, and he actually liked it, so I had another one, and I liked it. So it's just when you have to try it. So tell us what you think about this, and maybe it's just this type of brandy, raisin brandy, which was kind of funny. But let us know, and we will most likely be doing some brandy cocktails because we have quite a bit of brandy up here, or we used to. Cody probably took it home. But here, if he just doesn't want this, we'll keep this up at the bar for cocktails. So make sure you do hit that like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. Check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and merchandise. And stay tuned for this week's episodes. We got some pretty good ones coming up. I'm kind of excited about Thursdays. Cody's not, but yeah, whatever. And then also remember to tune in on Saturdays because we do have that 6th day episode now on Distillery Spotlights. And we've got some great distilleries we're looking at. It's new to us, so it may not be as informative as you want and as we hope, but they're getting better. So All right, have a great week. We'll see you tomorrow for whiskey. Cheers.
Layers.